the street corner. DeAndre Hopkins was a really quality receiver with Houston. Then as the Texans got into teardown mode, wound up with Arizona. Last 2 seasons have not been great. He's not been able to stay on the field, bunch of nagging injuries. I think the general consensus is grossly overpaid, and Arizona's an absolute mess right now. DeAndre Hopkins gets released. How bad did Arizona want away from him? They're taking a $22 million cap hit.
Ooh.
Just to get him off the roster. So I think there's some internal stuff there with who he is, how he acts, how hard he plays. Does he practice well? Is he a student of the game? He's gone. You don't see guys take a $22 million cap hit unless they didn't like the person they got rid of. And they tried to trade him in the offseason. And of course, the problem in the NFL is everybody's got cap problems this late in the offseason. So nobody's going to take on a big $15 million contract with a 22 cap figure. So they let him go on the street corner. So Hopkins starts talking about, I'd like to play in Kansas City with Mahomes.
Yeah.
You could send my mail to the 716 area code, Josh Allen in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
I'd play for the Patriots. Maybe I relink with Deshaun Watson up in Cleveland. The problem is all those teams have very little cap space. Kansas City, as of breakfast today, had only $600,000 cap space.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The other teams, one of them had 1.1 million, Buffalo. New England, I don't even know if they had 2 million, and they don't throw money around like that unless it's an established star. Here's the wild card. The one that does have cap space, the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh,
11 million. And Lamar Jackson, who just restructured his contract, the new deal, his cap figure goes down. They got 11 million. They got 3 young wide receivers who just signed Odell Beckham, and they got 11 million space. How about Hopkins being part of the new look offense of the Baltimore Ravens?
Oh, that could be pretty explosive. I mean, having all those weapons to throw to. It's still surprising to me that Arizona had so many star players, and yet they were a total choke job. So it sounds like, they've just got to blow up the whole system and kind of start over. Do you think they're going to stick with Kyler Murray as well?
Yeah, but they gave him a big contract, but Murray's got to get healthy. He is not going to be there at the start of the season. And they blow Hopkins out. J.J. Watt walked away, retired. Chandler Jones defected a year ago, was maybe their best defensive end outside of J.J. Watt.
And Fitzgerald's gone too, right?
Well, he retired 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But Arizona kind of looks like 3 Mile Island. Nothing left, nobody around.
Yeah.
And they got the president, Mike Bidwell's under fire. They fired the general manager. They fired Kingsbury, the coach. So, they're starting almost from ground zero, and they won't have the quarterback to start the season.
Yeah, well, that's something else. So, let's see what Hopkins does. He is a very dynamic player. I remember when he was with the Texans, he was special.
Okay,